So I get a call from someone who was referred to me that they want to sell their house. It's been on the market for 6 months already, no offers, no showings, and she's clearly upset at this point, like, what's happening? Why is my house not selling? So I go sit down with Miss Mary and we begin to talk about what's happened over the last 6 months and why does she want to sell her house? And she begins to tell me, this is the price I want to get. I want to get $350. There's no other number that I want to do, and this is how I want the process to go. As we're beginning to talk through this, I realize, oh my Lord, this price is $75,000 higher than this house is worth. This is gonna be a difficult conversation now that I know how important it is to her to get $350,000. Why is this so important to her? Just the price, like that's the only thing she can articulate that's important to her. And so I begin to ask her questions, and I ask a question that I believe helps people really discover what is important to them about selling their home. So I asked Miss Mary, I said, would you play a little game with me? I know it's gonna be a little exasperating because it's the same question repeated over and over again, but I promise there's a good end to this game. And I asked her, I said, so what's important to you about selling your home? Well, I wanna get the most money that I can possibly get. I said, well, what's important to you about getting the most money possible? Well, I think my house is worth it. And it's this size and this neighborhood, and I think that that's what I want to get for it. We go back and forth at least 4 or 5 times, getting very similar answers to this. And finally, she opens up to me and she says, what's important to me is, well, my husband was the financial breadwinner and he was the financial steward of our household. And I want to honor him. I want to make sure that the money that we have, that we accumulated over our lifetime, that I am a good steward myself. So what's important to you about that? And she says, well, because I'm wanting to do that, I'm only spending time fixing up this huge house, cleaning this house. So what would you do if that wasn't what you were doing? She goes, well, I'm in the Red Hats Ladies Club. They always ask me to go to lunch, and I can never go to lunch because I feel like I've got to take care of something that broke in the house, or I'm cleaning this huge house. And I really just want to go spend time with my friends. I'm in my mid-70s and I just want to enjoy life. That's when it clicked. All those other things she mentioned were important, but they really weren't the real motivation for her. And so then I was able to express to her, in order for us to achieve that goal, I really think our price, based on what I've seen in the market, the home is worth $275,000, not $350,000. And because it's worth that, if you're okay with this, I promise you we can help get you to a much more fulfilling life. And at that point, she trusted me. And we did that. We sold the house in 3 weeks. Now remember, it hadn't sold in 6 months, no offers, no showings. She bought a little garden home off of Jones Creek, and she's still there today. I remember I would stop by and check on Miss Mary and say, how are you doing? I'd bring a little gift by, and it was a different person. She smiled more. She looked like she was enjoying life. Most of the time, she's headed out the door to go have lunch with her friends. And it makes me smile to know that we got her the most money possible, and she is getting to live this fulfilled life, have so much happiness in her life at this point. In order for her to get to the end of this process, I had to help her understand that it really wasn't the first, second, third, fourth reason she wanted to sell her home. It was really the 5th, 6th, and sometimes even the 7th reason that was really visceral to the reason why she wanted to move.